This is going to be our media vehicle. So they're starting to work on there. You see we've got some pigeons living with. We've got a pigeon's egg on there just in. So we might be having pigeon pie later on. So if we come round here, what we're going to do is you can see there's everything's out this disco. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean it, seam seal the welds that have been on the floor, and then we're going to soundproof this as well. You have a look there, Duncan's working on the now, we're taking seat belts off. As you can look at the floor, you can see where all the welds have been put and all the primer paint put over the top of it to stop it rusting. We are going to soundproof over the top of that. So that's where we are today. So John and Duncan are working on this one today. As I say, we're going to leave the Defender just now until we talk to the mechanics. I believe one of them's coming down this week, Rob, to finish off a little bit of welding and the red one behind here and the boot floor. That's just got to have the boot floor put in, and then that'll be at the same level as the green one here. So once we get all these prepared, we can start putting all the internals in, seats, carpet seats. We found it hard to get a hold of new carpets. I don't think they make them anymore. So the carpets we're going to put in, we're going to try and clean the carpets up we took out as best we can and fit them back in after the soundproofing's in. So we've been busy clearing it out again. If you can see the door trims there, they still look a mess, but we've been scrubbing them today, try and get some life back into them, but they look as if they're well gone, if I'm honest. But we might persevere with them and keep them in there, or we might get some new door cards. We have been degreasing all of this, ready for the soundproofing to go in. So hopefully we just need to get a couple of bungs, one for this side, as you can see there, and one for the other side. It needs a little bit of a hoover out before we start. You can see the back end there, ready to go. I'll take you around to the back and have a look. You'll see that we've got the other seat out. Just got to get that seat belt out there. What we're going to do in the back here, you can see between the wheel arches there, we're going to have a slide out box which will be a kitchen. The kitchen will slide out on this side alongside the door card. The door card will be changed so it's flat, so the kitchen can slide right out. Then we'll have a return come across this way for our kitchen setup. Our vehicles have to be set up differently from if you were just doing your own conversion of a vehicle. You'll be doing it just for either yourself or another person or maybe a family. For us, we have to cater for about a dozen people, so when we look at things, we have to be able to cook for quite a few people. So that's what's going to be in there. There's going to be, as I said, there's going to be the slide out drawer there. Depending on what room we have, there will be a small pantry that will slide out next to it. Where the seats were, we're going to have one leisure battery there and another leisure battery on the side, because this will be the media vehicle. We've got a lot of charging up to do in this vehicle. The windows, we're actually going to change this window, the side windows, to a gull wing, so we can access from the side. And where the box comes to the wheel arch, if you can see just here, this will be built up, so there's another box here. So one will enclose the battery, and then we'll have some storage at the side as well, so we can access from the side windows. The side door, we're going to have a fridge here, so we can get access to the fridge here. Rather than have it out the back where there's limited room, we're going to have the fridge here because we've took the back seats out of this vehicle. There will be a storage box here as well. So the sliding drawer will come up to the back of the wheel arches, and then we'll have another box here for other storage. We may even put a water tank in here, we've not decided yet, but that's where we are just now with this. So that's the green disco, and then We'll move over to the red one now. We've been cleaning that out as well today. We'll move over to the red one. We'll see the work that's been done in there. We've literally just started on this one. What we're doing is we're just cleaning the floor up. As you can see, John's in there just now. We've cleaned up this side. We got rid of a lot of surface rust. We took some more soundproofing that was in there around the gearbox column, and we've just etch primed this ready for us to degrease again, and then before we put the soundproofing in here. As you can see, John is over the other side just getting rid of some surface rust. Doing that just now. There's not a lot there because we have welded in these vehicles. It's just getting rid of any surface rust before we soundproof, so we get it primed so we don't get any rust coming back. They will be treated underneath as well with wax oil, so they'll be well waterproofed and they should last a long time. So that's where they are now. When the welder comes up next, which is sometime this week, you can see the boot lid's just about to go in. Or the boot floor, should I say. And again, we will have, there is going to be back seats in this one. This will be a passenger vehicle, so there'll be a smaller box set up in the back of this one. And again, the sides will be done the same with the windows taken out, gull wing kind of system put in there with storage boxes in there, and probably a leisure battery at the back there. This one will only need the one leisure battery. So there we are now. So John's finishing up. Say hello, John.
Hello!
Hello, John!
Hello, John!
So there he is. He's one of our guys we're helping just now, who's involved in the project. Been involved since the start, getting involved in all different aspects of the build. But because we've got the vehicles here at the centre now, we can work on these every day. So there's a lot of work being done. It might look a bit long-winded, but if we don't do it right, we'll have problems later on. As you can see, the normal things that go wrong with a Discovery 1 is wheel arches. As you can see in that wheel arch, we've been replacing a lot of stuff. A lot of welds going in there that was all fabricated on the last build. So John is busy seam sealing that just now, so we can then prime it and then we'll paint it red lead. So the normal things that goes is wheel arches. The boots in both the Discoveries we've been working on were absolutely trashed with rotted to hell. So as you can see, this is a new boot lid going in this one. The green one has had the boot lid going in already. As you can see, all round, I'm doing the seam seals. Just got a little bit to do in this, and a little bit down in the wheel arch, the footwell of this one. And a normal place. If you can imagine where that is in your vehicle, that's where your right foot sits, and they always go on a Discovery 1. Partly, you get a lot of water in through the sunroofs, which go down into the footwells and rot the floor out. So that's what we've done in this one so far today. We hope that'll be off by this afternoon so we can prime it, so we can get this red leaded tomorrow. And then maybe, fingers crossed, we can start getting the soundproofing put in this one. So we'll go off to the green one because we've been working this one as well. Doing the same thing. As you can see in the footwell of this one was pretty rotted out. Rob did a sterling job welding this one out. You can see the two patches there that he welded out. The whole floor was gone really. As you can see, there was a new boot lid put in this. We've actually seam sealed it all around the edge of the boot lid there, all around the welds. So that's in, around the wheel arch there as well. And on the opposite footwell, you can just see down there. As you can see, John is applying the red lead paint. We've been working on this. I've been working on this side, John on the other side. So we get through the vehicle pretty quick. As you can see, this one, we can't do the back of this vehicle, obviously, because that boot lid's got to be welded in, which is going to happen hopefully tomorrow. And then we can start preparing that to be painted as well. So we'll prime that and then red lead it. So as you can see, the footwells have been done here. I'll take you across and show you the other vehicle. Say hello, John.
Hello.
Hello. That's a Kilmarnock hello. That
Get
one.
Get yourself up the other vehicle. Give me peace.
So as you can see, I've been kicked off that vehicle. So as you can see on this one, I'll get a better view of what we're doing. As you can see, this one's been completely done. So the process we did from start to finish. There was a lot of welding to do in these vehicles. I mean, an extremely amount of welding. The footwells were gone, the boot lid was gone, wheel arches were gone as well. Our welder's done a fantastic job. If you look at some of our videos on our YouTube channel, you'll see all this work being done. So that's where we are now. So the welding was done, then we seam sealed it, primed it, and now, as you can see, the red lid's on. What I'm going to show you now, when we did the video yesterday, I looked back at the video and I seen on this disco here, the green disco, that there was some kind of bubbling in the paint. So this morning I came in and I started rubbing this down, and I reapplied. I started rubbing all down, you can see where we rubbed it down there, and I started applying some more primer again. Then we realised the primer was the actual cause of the problems. If you can just see, I'll take you around and I'll show you at the back there. If I take you just up here, you can see on this edge, this rough part, when we did the, when we kind of wire brushed it down, that was kind of a good edge to work from, but what we found was the primer paint we were using was somehow reacting either with the paint that was already on there, on the boot lid, or the red lead. So it's actually started bubbling up again. So we're taking it back again, and this time we're not going to use any red lead on it, primer on it. We're just going to red lead it, because most of the boot's fine. For some reason it's just being that part. So we've taken, as you can see, we've taken it back down to bare metal, get rid of the original paint that was on the boot lid, and we're just going to take that grey off of the primer, and we're just going to red lead it. So that's where we are with this one. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter at VIA Charity.